Hey everybody, Mike here. So just last night I finished putting together this new file cabinet that my wife purchased. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to put this thing together. From the time I took it out of the box, it actually had the last screw and cam put together on it. This is a pretty good upgrade for us. We just had an old style wood file cabinet that was 2-drawer. It was about half the size of this one is here. Being that we've got a couple businesses that we run and the amount of documents we have to store for those, we wanted something with a little bit more space in it. So this is what she decided on. Now this came in several different colors. We decided to go on this one here, which I believe was called Rustic Pine. It's basically 30 inches by 30 inches by 20 inches deep. What we really liked about this was it does have ball bearing slides on it, so the drawers slide and glide really well. And the one cool feature about this is when one drawer is open, you cannot open the other drawer until this one is shut. There's a mechanism that's installed on the inside wall of this thing that will only allow one to be open at a time. And vice versa, when you open the bottom here, you can only open the one at a time. When it came to the install, it was extremely easy to put together. If you've ever installed some of the old furniture from back in the day, like the Solder brand, it's really similar to that and how this thing goes together. It uses a series of those cam locks and different screws. Now this isn't a solid wood piece of furniture either. This is the engineered wood with the laminate over the top. For what it is and the price you can get this thing at, I do feel like it's a pretty good quality piece of furniture. The other thing I was extremely impressed about when it came to the install is how well all the holes lined up when I was putting this thing together. And then when I was finished, all the gaps around the drawers and everything line up really well. The spacing is correct. Now when you open these drawers here, the one important thing to note is you cannot stack your file folders this way and double stack. So if you put them this way, you have to turn the other side the other direction to be able to store in that configuration. You can store your file folders all the way across if you decide you want to do so, but if you want to run that partition in the middle like I've got here on mine, you have to run them 90 degrees from one another, and that goes for the same on the bottom drawer as well. For me, that's not a big deal. In fact, I've got some organizational ways I think I'm going to try that'll kind of actually make this configuration work pretty well for me. But other than that, I'm extremely happy with how this file cabinet went together and how it looks so far. Time will tell as to how well it holds up, but I don't really have any doubt in my mind that this thing's going to last us for years to come. That's all I've got for you today on this review, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. We will catch you guys on the next one.